When we say Yellowstone, the immediate thing that comes to mind is the Duttons, the family that has founded the famous ranch and is doing its best to keep it safe. So when watching the show, it's not surprising to root for a Dutton and want to see them thrive and be happy. But it's a bit unusual to be a fan of a non-Dutton character, since the majority of them have very little screen time and are relatively weaker characters compared to any Dutton. Well, this assumption might work for almost everyone, except for Rip. Rip is an exceptional character for sure, not only due to his strong personality, but also his unique relationship with the Duttons. The funny thing is, though, the actor who gives life to the part, Hauser, seems like not much fond of his on-screen character. Why? Well, let's find out together. As a non-Dutton, Rip is the biggest fan of the Duttons and is devoted to the family, sometimes even more than one of the family members. He has personal ties with almost every Dutton too. He sees John not as a father, but as a boss whom he owes everything to. He regards Casey as a best friend, whom he can trust with his whole heart. And last but least, he sees the love of his life in Beth. Besides, he is raised on the Yellowstone ranch and had no chance of surviving in life if this wasn't the case. That's why he sees Yellowstone as a home and doesn't hesitate to put his life on the table for the ranch's interests. When John orders something, he never makes the mistake of questioning it. He's always respectful, loyal, and ready to serve. For years, we accepted him as such, knowing that he has the duty of loyalty to the family. In Season 5, Part 1 of Yellowstone, though, we finally got more details on why Rip feels so attached to the Duttons, particularly John. It turns out that he killed a man, and John helped him to cover this crime up in return for his utmost devotion to the ranch and himself. So this explains why Rip has turned out to be the man he is. The interesting thing is,